wrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped around?
Hey guys, it is Esteban again, and now that we completed the ABC course, we're gonna move on to the wall course. I've got my show keys plugin ready, so we're just gonna jump right into it, I guess. Walls course has 13 jumps, and we're gonna go through them all, and I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can. Number 1, you're supposed to get up top on that platform. One thing to remember on rocket jumping in general is to keep holding crouch while you're in the air, so you can get more velocity on each rocket jump you do. So for this one, you're gonna do a regular rocket jump up to either this or this wall, and while you keep holding crouch and W, you're just gonna look kind of downwards and shoot again to get higher. Like that. Just gonna do it again. You can also do it on this wall by doing like that. Alright, number 12. There are 2 ways you can do this. The easy way that I recommend you do it is just fall down, and when you're at the bottom you shoot the wall. Either this one or the one right here. So you shoot yourself in towards the platform. So you can just fall and shoot. Like that. The other way that is kind of hard if you're a beginner, but that is strafing. And if you don't know what strafing is, basically it is when you jump and you're in the air, you keep holding crouch and you use A and D and the mouse to kind of change direction, so you can like propel yourself around. Doing the jump by strafing looks like this. No, it looks like this. No, I can't even do it. Like that. You get the idea. Number 11. Alright. Now it gets kind of harder than what we've seen before. But this one is basically you start with a rocket jump here. Then you jump up on this wall, then this wall, and you can also shoot the last wall over there. But basically all you need to hold is crouch and A while you're in the air, and just use your mouse to like kind of direction yourself. So like this. And all I'm holding while in the air is crouch and A. So I just keep going left. Just again. Once you've like got the hang of the jump, all you hold is crouch and A. Okay. Like that. So that's number 11. Number 10. I've seen that there is 2 ways to do this. The 2 ways are... This is the easy way to do it if you're a beginner. You crouch down, you look, I don't know, 45 degrees down. Then you walk backwards while you're at the edge, you shoot down. And if you got the right angle, you'll get to the other side. Like that. You can also use the sign. Like that. What I do, and it is kind of harder, is you don't need crouch for this one, because you're not going that far. But you just jump and shoot this sign. Like that. Well, that's just however you want to do it. This one. You can either do this in one jump, or you can get behind this wall and shoot it. If you don't want to do it in one jump, you gotta practice the timing between jumping, crouching, and shooting. You gotta do it very fast. So like that. That's in one jump. And for this one, you also want to use strafing. That is... One rule about strafing is you never want to touch W. Also, just basically, when you're mid-air in a rocket jump, the only key The only keys you should use is crouch and A and D. That's all you need. If you press W, you will lose the ability to strafe. You won't have any control over your jump, and it's just gonna turn out bad. So as you can see, when you get around here, and I strafe like this, only using crouch and A and D to direction myself towards the platform. Like that. Also, what you can do is you can get up here and then shoot this wall if you can get behind it, like shooting like that, and then you can get further. So that's basically that jump. Number 8. A lot of people seem to have trouble with this one. I guess once you get a kind of hang of it, it's pretty easy to do. So basically, the key components to this one is to stay low, so you don't hit the top wall, but also keeping your speed, so you do like this. This is a kind of technique that people have a lot of trouble with. I'm gonna go into more detail about it once we get to number 5. But just shoot yourself up against the wall. Like that. If you want to do it faster, when you just come around from here, you can use this part right here. And you can do it on 2 rockets, but if you're not as trained, you can use more, as long as you can get up here. This one, number 7. A lot of people have trouble with this as well. The key parts about this one, let me think. Yeah, it's all about the timing between jumping, crouching, and shooting. It's really all about getting a good first rocket jump, because if you make a sloppy first jump, you're not gonna gain the velocity. What you want is you want to have a lot of speed for when you shoot the second rocket jump. Also, your angle while going upwards. You don't want to look too low, like too downwards, because you're not gonna hit the wall like right under you, and you're not gonna gain the velocity from the blast. And also, you don't want to look too much up, because you're gonna shoot yourself backwards. You want to have the right angle, so you're going pretty far up with each rocket jump. And that's basically that jump. Number 6 is all about strafing. As I explained with strafing before, is holding crouch and A and D, and using your mouse to direction yourself. This is kind of hard, but just keep your velocity so you can get some speed around. Let's see if I can do it again. Just keep going in a circle, basically. It's a way to do it. Like that. Alright, we're here. Number 5. This is probably the jump that most people find the hardest if you're a new player. Because there are... Well, I've seen 2 techniques that work pretty well on doing this. I don't really recommend doing the one I'm gonna explain last. I'm gonna try to explain the way I do it first, and then the way you can do it if you're having a hard time with my technique. Basically what I do is I'm gonna show it first. I'm gonna do it all the way over. I'm not gonna use the platform. I'm gonna get to that in a bit. But what I do is this. You see, I got a lot of velocity. I even hit the back wall here. I didn't quite make it there. So, for explaining this technique, I don't know if there's a name for it, but basically what the technique is, it is when you jump up on the wall, Once you're up against the wall, when you look at the wall, you're always hold crouch, but you're gonna hold A, and then when you as soon as you shoot, you look forwards and hold D, so you stay towards the wall. The reason you're holding A while you're looking backwards is also to stay up against the wall while still going forwards. So you're going up here, A and D, A and D. So you're just gonna alter between using A and D once you're up against the wall and shooting A, otherwise D, A, D, A, D. This might be quite confusing. For me, it took quite some time to get a hang of, but once you understand it, it's very easy to just remember. So you're just gonna have to practice, like making it just a part of your muscle memory. So you jump up, use A and D, A and D, A and D. I am very bad at explaining this, but I hope you at least get what I'm trying to say. So that's the way I do it, basically. So the idea with this one is that you make a rocket jump here. Then you get up on this wall. You want to make the rocket jump as high as you can. Then you get up on the wall, and you just want to make exactly like a normal rocket jump like this on the left side. So you'll probably have to do it a couple of times to get the feeling of making a wall jump from the left side. But it's basically like that. Like that. Okay, number 3 is basically, it's kind of the same thing. You make a rocket jump from here. You go up on this wall as high as you can, shoot this wall, and then you gotta try and strafe through the walls. Oh. Like this. It's very easy to do it if you just jump up here, and you can just go straight through the holes. Like that. Number 2. Basically, this is kind of the same thing that you're practicing over these jumps, but what you want to do on this one is basically the same thing. Make a high rocket jump up here, and then shoot the wall and strafe through the last hole. Up here, shoot, and strafe through. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, I can't even do it. Hey, I did it. Alright. Last one. This one is kind of weird. You're gonna have to probably get kind of used to it. What you do is you make a rocket jump, a regular rocket jump from here, and you want to make it just over the wall. What you're going for with the first rocket jump is to like to position yourself in between those two walls, in between those without hitting the top wall. Because if you hit the top wall here, you lose all your speed and velocity. So you want to go in between here. And once you're in between, you shoot the wall again to get the last bit of velocity to get to the end. So I recommend doing the first rocket jump all the way from the back, so you don't get too close to the wall. And then, like that. Gonna do it one last time. Just like that. And you've completed Walls course. So yeah, I guess tune in next time when we do Pogo. Okay. Small rocket jump to get over to the other side. Or you can just shoot the wall. Whatever. It's very easy. This one is a little longer, so you have this little platform you can land on.